Good day everyone, guys. As you can see here in London, it's freezing cold. Probably it's 4 degrees today. As the winter is come, is here. I'm afraid I don't like winter, I like the summer, but it is what it is. You have to follow the nature. So today I'm going to tell you how do I manage my pizza dough during the winter when it's so cold like that, to avoid to proof properly, to raising properly, to fermenting properly, and to don't get freezing in this bad weather, which is cold. You know, as we do as our job mobile, it's a bit difficult when it's too cold or when it's too hot. It's not like when you go a pizza shop, you go fridges, you go a place warmer. So today I give you all the details. How do I manage a perfect dough during the winter to avoid make bubbles, because when it's the dough is cold, it can make bubbles. It's not gonna be good if it's not perfect to raise. I give you all the tips the way I do, and if you are interested, follow this video. We're gonna start very soon. That's the dough today. You can see it's perfect, but I will tell you how do I do during the winter, during this cold weather. 4 degrees, 0 degrees, for people living maybe in colder countries. I give you all the details today, so stay with me, guys. If you like this video, I'm waiting the guys to come to filming, and see you very soon. Cheers. Okay guys, so how do I manage to make the perfect pizza even in the cold weather, like 4 degrees or less? It's a bit difficult, but I tell you what I do basically. So first we have to talk about, I increase the starter, so it's got 24 hours. So the starter normally in the summer is 100 grams for a kilo, so in the winter put 200 grams for a kilo. So you have to increase your starter or your yeast, whatever you're using, so you have to increase. Another things as well, so if it's too cold, where you are is too cold as well, the water, trying to put, instead of very cold water from the tap, slightly warm, like 15 degrees or something, little bit warmer than cold water. So that's gonna help you your pizza raising better. Another thing is also, when it's this weather like that, you can even switch to, instead of 24 hours, up to 48 hours. So the pizza go extra time to raising, and that will be much ideal as well, because this, especially when I do room temperature. So room temperature as well, this dough I keep it indoor inside the house during the nights. The room temperature always around 15 degrees inside the house. So 48 hours you can do it. Increase your starter. Well, I'm writing down other things. Also, other things, if you see your dough is bubbling, that means the dough is too cold. What I do, before the serving up, pre-stretch half the way. So what I show you one. So if you see it's too cold, and I do, if it's the case, probably not today, but if you see the bubble coming, so maybe 10-15 minutes your service, you stretch the pizza halfway, just like that. You can do 10-15 pizzas like that. This is gonna help you to avoid bubbles. Just to stretch half the way for 10-15 minutes. You can put some flour on top, and that's not gonna make you any bubbles, because the bubbles come when the dough is too cold, or when it's not enough yeast. So because if you got the bubbles, your dough, it wouldn't be tasty, it wouldn't be ready to eat it. Okay, so I'll show you. I'm gonna bake one now. It shows you how it looks like the pizza even in the cold weather, because you don't want very cold pizza. Also, I don't recommend to put your pizza dough close to the fire, because you're gonna risk to melt your trays as well. So leave in some place warm is possible if you can, and those things is gonna help you to have a perfect dough even in the winter. So we're gonna put a sauce. We're gonna make a margherita. You shouldn't get any bubbles. I can see the pizza are the perfect size. I shows you again those ones. So look, they all perfectly, they touch it together, they go big, nice size. I like it. And then we're gonna bake one just to see if we make any bubble, because the temperature today is around 3-4 degrees, quite cold. Sometimes you go even the risk, if you drop the temperature, you go risk even the dough get freezing. You cannot do anything. You need a hammer to stretch the pizza if it gets so cold. But I done pizza even in the winter when it was snowing, so you need to find a way to raise it properly, maybe half stretch like that before the service. And now we're gonna put in the oven this one. If it gets any bubble, it shouldn't get any bubble because I can see from the dough it's got perfect size. So they always do room temperature even in the winter. I keep it indoor. Obviously when I come to the market in the early morning they stay outside, so that I can't control the temperature outside when I'm on the street. But I live inside the house to raise properly all night, over the night. And yeah, as you can see, there's not any bubbles coming. Yes, buddy, what do you like today? Your usual one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make it a second, man. Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah, we just
Social media.
Yeah. For the channel, yeah. Talk about cold weather today. So that sometimes affect the dough as well when it's too cold. So I give you tips for the subscribers.
You regular stuff on there?
What's that?
Have you got stuff? Do you put loads of stuff up every couple of days?
Oh yeah, every week. Yeah. I'll make you in a second. Yep. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, guys, the dough, the crust doesn't make any bubble because I've increased the starter, and then I keep a little bit indoor where the room temperature is slightly warmer during the night. Obviously at 6 o'clock in the morning I bring to the van, it's cold, so I have to make sure the dough is perfectly in the perfect size. But if you see your dough is too cold, too small, maybe your temperature is very extremely cold, you have to do the half stretching before service just to avoid bubbling and the dough is resting properly. So you can see there is not any bubbles, you know, it's perfectly cooked. And thus I managed to make the pizza perfectly even in the winter, because I done video for the summer you have to do probably a bit opposite way, but the winter as well you do risk your dough get freezing on the street when you are working, especially when we not work inside the restaurant. If you work inside the restaurant, things are different. You got fridges, you got or place maybe be warmer, but once you go out of your place, of your premises, things are different. So guys, I wanted to give you a couple of details how I do manage my dough in the winter in extremely cold weather. It has to be perfect all the year round. So I hope you this might be helpful for you, this little info tips for you if you got a similar situation, and leave us a comment below if you got any question. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next video.